Today is Juneteenth and marks 161 years since federal troops ensured all the enslaved people in Galveston, Texas were the last to learn they were free.
It came more than 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. Springfield is celebrating the federal holiday this weekend. Emma McDarris joins us live with the events taking place and also the meaning behind them. Emma.
Emily, the Juneteenth celebration in Springfield actually kicked off last night, and tonight the doors are about to open here at the Rift for a concert that's going to continue those celebrations. Organizers and attendees say that the celebration is about coming together, honoring the end of slavery, and reflecting on the progress the country has made.
Kind of like the big barbecue everybody's invited to, right?
Celebration organizer Darlene Mavis says it feels like a family reunion.
It's an amazing day. You see people you haven't seen in a while sometimes. You see matriarchs and patriarchs in our community that come out and celebrate. You see the youth in our community that's also honored during this weekend.
2026 marks the 5th year of Juneteenth being recognized as a federal holiday. For Kai Sutton, learning about the holiday came through her community. The story of the Union troops arriving in Galveston, Texas 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed by President Abraham Lincoln, announcing that more than 250,000 enslaved people in the state were free by executive order.
I actually learned about Juneteenth as a young girl in Chicago growing up. I learned about it through my best friend. Her and her family would always celebrate Juneteenth, and I had no idea what it was, what it meant. They taught me about it.
Sutton says the celebration is open to everyone to learn, reflect, and celebrate together.
Important to always educate yourselves on any level, especially Juneteenth. It's the emancipation of our freedom, to spread the awareness about it so other communities can find out about it as well, other cultures, educating the children.
The celebration continues tomorrow from 11 to 4 at the University Plaza Convention Center with food trucks, vendors, and some bouncy houses for the kids. And then you can head down to Silver Springs Park at 7 to see a performance by the Mosaic Art Collection. In Springfield, Emma McDarris, KY3 News.